Today on Caveman Keto Recipes, I'm going to show you how to debone a piece of poultry. Now this is useful in case you want to do something like a turducken, or if you just want to stuff it. So the first thing you want to do is remove everything it comes with. So if it comes with one of these little thermometers, take that out. If it comes with a bag full of extras, take those out. Make sure there's nothing left in there. Now the first thing you want to do, and you want to get a really sharp knife, in this case a deboning knife, so it's flexible and it's also very thin. You don't necessarily want to use one of these big knives, you don't have enough control. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove the wing at the second joint, which is right here. So find out where it bends and cut through the cartilage. You can pull that off. In general, you want to try to cut through the cartilage, not the bone, although the knife will cut through the bone just as easily. Alright, once the wings are removed, you want to get out the wishbone, which is located in the back top. Now, it's often broken, but you can try to get it out whole and make a wish. Just make a little slice on both sides. See, now I have a hold of it with my fingers, which you probably can't see, but just kind of cut around it. And the reason you want this small knife is so that you're not getting all crazy too unwieldy. Alright, so now you see I was able to extract the entire wishbone. If you want, you can make a wish with someone. Alright, now once you've extracted the wishbone, you're going to flip it over breast side down. Now this is the only cut we're going to make through the skin, so we're going to cut right along the backbone. All the way through. Now what we want to do is this wing bone, we want to cut it physically out. At least disconnected. So again, grab the ring bone, and then we're going to find the joint with our knife and cut it. So if you wiggle it around, you can kind of feel, okay, it's right there. The remaining stuff. Now you can see I freed this rear bone from the rest. So now this is totally free. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, grab the bone, kind of flip it up so that with your thumb, you can see with my thumb, I can feel the joint. And if you can feel the joint, then you just want to cut through where it connects. Alright, now you can see that's free. Now we want to sort of grab the wing portion, and we're just going to pry this thing apart. Right on down. You want to pull it down until we see this oyster region here. Oyster is just that really rich medallion of meat. We're going to cut that out. Continue to pull. So now you see we're separating the majority of the meat. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. At this point, you know, it's really less cutting than you'd imagine. It's mostly just ripping the meat from the carcass. You see again, this is the oyster. Cut that out. If you weren't aware, that's the best meat in the entire chicken. Okay, now we want to flip it over using our hands. We want to separate the majority meat. Alright, so this is the breast region we just pulled off. These are the fillets. This probably won't come off with breast, so just pull these off separately and set them back in there. Now what we want to do is we want to deal with these big bones here. You want to flip it out. Okay, so this is the thigh bone here. Again, cut it. Alright, and then you have this thigh bone, you want to sort of, if there's a bunch of stuff stuck around it, kind of circle the knife around it and then push down with the knife, scraping the meat. So now we're at the other joint. You can see the joint, we're going to cut it out. Alright, and we got that bone free. Now we have the physical leg, so it's flipped inside here. So again, what you're going to want to do with the leg meat is you're going to want to cut around the leg in this region until you get to the leg bone. If you can picture what a raw leg looks like, there's all those tendons. So what we're doing when we circle around here is we're cutting off all of those tendons. We're going to scrape down again. That's the entire leg bone. Now, when we go back through here, you can see it depends. If you are trying to present this separately, like just stuffing it, you want to maybe keep that end so you can break the end of the bone. And then you can come back in through here and you can pull out this entire leg bone. So there's just this tiny little bone left in the edge of it. And then but for our purposes, when we're done, we'll probably cut this off because I'm going to use this for a turducken. And so I don't want the bone in there. Now we're going to do the other side. So again, just twist it around, break the thigh bone from the main carcass. Cut around it. Release the tendons. And scrape down. Again, practice makes perfect here, so I probably haven't done a chicken in a while since the last time I decided to try to make a turducken. Here's the thigh bone. So you really, the more you practice this, the quicker it'll go. So again, we got this leg. I'm going to cut around it. Pull it out, and using the butt of the knife, break it. Pull that entire bone out, discard it. So now at this point you can see we're almost entirely detached from the carcass. We just need to pull this last part. Make sure to be careful not to break the skin. Okay, so now we have the entire carcass separated. We can set that aside. Cut this out. Got a little bit of the backbone when I pull it apart. Okay, so now you can see here. Oh, we forgot to take out these bones. These bones in the rear where the wings are, do the same thing. Now remember, we've already cut off the tip of the wing. So basically you just want to cut around it. You can just push down. Pull the bone out. Okay, so now we have the two wing cavities, the two leg cavities, and if you can see, we've kept the entire skin intact. And then what I'm going to do, since I'm going to use this in the turducken, is I'm going to cut through and eliminate these ends. But if you're just cooking the chicken by itself, you might leave those on to keep the shape and then just cut them off later. Then we'll just tuck these two extra pieces of meat right there, and you got a nice flat deboned chicken. So there you go. You should try it at home. Maybe make a turducken.